This video is brought to you by Squarespace. From websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. What is up, you guys? My name is Selena, and today's going to be a new video talking about concert photography and concert videography. And during some of my time away from YouTube from January to June, I learned a lot about concert photography and how to get into shows, and I got into some shows, and it's something I've always been interested in as a career, and I kind of wanted to share with you guys some of my tips on what I learned because I have watched so many videos on this. Literally, I've watched every single video that exists on YouTube of concert photography and how to get in and all that. So I want to talk to you guys about everything I know, and I am not like a concert photographer, or I don't do this as a living at all. This is kind of just my experience on what I've done and like how I've gotten in and all that. So in this video, I'm mostly going to focus on how to get into the shows and that whole process, because that's probably the most difficult part. Once you get into one show, you can get into more shows. Okay, so first things first, you need to have a portfolio. You need to have some concert photos in your portfolio, but how do you do this when you literally haven't taken any concert photos? You are trying to get into your first shows. Basically, you're gonna have to do the research. You're gonna have to start off small. You're not ever gonna start with large shows. You're gonna have to start off really small with this, and they're not gonna be that fun to shoot. So research free live music events in your area. What I did was I actually went to like a free music and like arts festival thing that was just in like a theater, and it ended up being like perfect for concert photos because it was literally a theater and the live music was on a real stage and everything, and it had so many different artists. Like, it's not just one performer, so I got to like take pictures of a bunch of different people, which was good for my portfolio. That's one thing you could do. You could go to like a free live music and event sort of festival thing and get a bunch of photos from there. They're not going to be really popular artists, but it's really just trying to create your concert portfolio. Another thing you guys can do is you can go to small clubs. Very small clubs in San Francisco allow you to bring in a camera. Most venues don't allow you to bring a camera unless you have a media pass. So you can go to like this very small clubs that have very local artists, and you can go in and bring in your camera and just shoot. You can pay to get in, or you can like contact the small artist so you don't have to waste your money, but they're usually just like $10 tickets anyways, so you can just go in and shoot and listen to some local artist music. And yeah, so once you have some concert photos, the next step you can take is to build your portfolio. You will need a website if you want to get into this stuff, because that's the only way you're going to be able to look professional and show your work. So basically, on your website, just have your name. I added my YouTube channel, I added Instagram, and just add in all the best photos that you've ever taken. It doesn't have to be just concert photos. It could be like photo shoots you went on, any portraits. You could do literally any of your best photos, landscapes. So just display your best photos on there, but just definitely have your concert photos in there because they're probably going to want to see them. Speaking of having a creative portfolio, Squarespace is actually my sponsor for this video. Squarespace's all-in-one platform allows you to claim a domain, build a website, create your beautiful portfolio using the beautiful templates that they have, use the marketing tools, and you can sell products with Squarespace as well. Squarespace also has 24/7 award-winning customer support, so if you have any problems using Squarespace, you have that support available. So if you're ready to make a beautiful website, then make it with Squarespace. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/filmventurestudios to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now let's continue on with the rest of this video. Okay, so after you built your website, now you're going to need to do a little bit of research and emailing. One of the main ways to get photo passes is to go through a media outlet. Media outlets can be blogs, radio stations, stuff like that. So what I did was I just searched up the San Francisco Bay Area music blogs, and I contacted every single big blog out there. Being in the Bay Area, there are so many concert venues, so I wanted to also contact the venues. So I gathered a list of a bunch of blogs and venues I wanted to contact, and then I created my email that I would just copy and paste and send to everyone. Okay, so now for the email or message, you're gonna have to make sure you have 3 important things. 1, have your name. Obviously, introduce yourself, be really friendly. The next thing you're going to need to have is the link to your website. You want to be able to show them your work. Obviously, they want to see what you have done. You made the beautiful website with Squarespace for a reason, so you're going to link in that website as well. And then lastly, you're going to need to tell them why you want to take photos. What is the value for them? Tell them your experience with working with photo and video, and tell them why having concert photos for their blog or for their venue is important to them. So I would explain how important having photos are for a venue, because you can use it for your social media, you can use it on your website, and I also explained that I would be offering my work for free. I'm just a small photographer just looking for work, so I offered work for free. And you're gonna have to do this from the start. No one's gonna pay you if you haven't even had much experience. You're just trying to dip your toe into this whole concert video photo world. I cannot stress this enough. Whenever you're reaching out to clients, you need to tell them why it would benefit them. You know that they know that this will benefit you, but why would it be beneficial for them to have photos? So just remember that in any other situation you have when you're contacting people for work. Okay, then finally you just send all those emails out, and then you just wait for one of them to respond. Hopefully one of them responds. If you made a professional website, if you were really friendly in the email, you kind of just can wait. And you know, some people are not going to respond, and that's fine, but maybe one of them will respond. And once you have that one show you get to shoot, then you have your toes dipped into this whole world. And once you get to your first concert shoot, you can introduce yourself to the other photographers who can help you get into other shows, and that's basically how it could all start for you. Be really, really friendly at your first show. You want to be respectful to everyone that works there. You might not know what's going on. There's a lot of standing and waiting around, so like take that time to just like introduce yourself to the other photographers, and just, you know, just enjoy the experience. It's gonna be a lot of waiting. I was surprised, it's kind of boring sometimes, but yeah, just have fun with the shoot. My first experience with it was pretty intimidating, but what I kind of do is I kind of transform into a new person when I get into a photo shoot. Basically, I just act a lot older, more professional. I just stand tall and act like I'm the boss. Basically, I don't know. Just look like you know what you're doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it for all of my concert tips. If you guys have any more questions, leave them in the comments below. And yeah, I really want to start getting into more concerts. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with my whole video career, but we're just kind of experimenting around, figuring out what we like. I'm excited for what's to come and what kind of career path I go on, because I'm still like figuring all of this out right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.